Hi, everybody. It's really great to be here today. I feel well rested and just ready to tackle the day, actually. Um, of course, these testimonies are going to be more often through the month of December, and it's for good reason. Christmas season, and shed a lot of light on a lot of things. A lot of people go through a lot of challenges and setbacks all the time. And if you remember my previous testimony, I went through a couple of those just in the past month. I can't believe we're in December. Wow. Yeah, it's December already. And just a lot of things that go on throughout our lives, throughout every day, and how do we process it, and how we deal or cope with it. And we all have our own ways of dealing and coping. And so that's why I'm here today, to give you a new testimony, because I talk to God a lot. And if you don't know me well enough, then you will learn more about me through the testimonies that I give in these videos. And this is a series. This is going to be an ongoing series. I have decided that I'm going to release another season of my author's web series. If you're not familiar with that, it's here on the YouTube channel. So you could see the first two seasons and how those progressed through the first two seasons. The third season I'm actually going to do, but it's going to be done differently, and it's going to be done live on Facebook. Now, I have not decided when it will start, but when it does start, I will let everybody on social media know about it, because it's going to tackle a lot more intense things through the third season. And I say intense because I could be very intense at times. Don't get me wrong, there is a goofy, crazy side to me, and those who know me the most, or know me very well, will tell you that I have a funny bone. It's true, I do, and I make people laugh. I don't know how I do it, but yeah, I just, I have my quirks, I have my moments. I'm very random. I just never know when something's going to come up off the top of my head. That's just who I am as a human being, obviously. And I talk to God. I talk to God a lot. He's number one man in my life is God and my family. And I don't talk a lot about my family because of private reasons. But I do talk about me sometimes. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes. It's usually directed to you, mainly, especially if I am going through something. I'm hoping that it might help you get through whatever you're going through in your own life. I believe that's why I started the testimonies, is to shed a little more light on my life a little bit personally, and help you get through your life situations and your journey in life, because we all have a journey. And I was thinking about this earlier, and I might have said this before, but if someone would have asked me 16 years ago, what are your plans for the future? I would say I don't have any. I didn't have any goals. I didn't have any plans. I did not know where I wanted to go with my life 16 years ago. Since then, I've gone through a lot of changes, and a lot of not just personal changes, but privately as well. A lot of changes, and the right people are in my life now. I've eliminated a lot of excessive baggage. I've eliminated a lot of negativity from my life, even though I still carry some of that due to family, obviously. But everybody has their own dysfunction. Obviously, everybody has that dysfunction in their families. it's a given. We all have that kind of baggage, but the other kind of excessive baggage we kind of eliminate. We don't keep other people from pushing us backward, but we let go of that and we move on and look towards other avenues in our lives and finding clarity and more peace and content. And my life has done a complete 180 just in the past 4 months. Actually, it's been taking a lot of I wouldn't say change necessarily, but it's the process and the progression that my life has been in these past 4 months. I have to say, there is someone who has left a huge impact in my life, and I've mentioned this in previous videos. And in the last testimony, I was talking about secrets and how secrets can be damaging. I don't like to keep secrets, and it's hard to really keep that kind of thing to myself. It really is. But all in all, it's all good. It's all good. But some things will eventually come out in my testimonies, and I can't wait for that day to share more of that with you folks, and let you all know that no matter the circumstances that you're in, always know who's going to be there to support you in the long run and truly believe in you, and really just be that encouragement and that positivity in your life. We all have that. We all have that someone who leaves that impact, especially that massive impact. It changes your whole perspective on life when you have that someone who's always there for you, and someone you can always count on in the process. I know my best friend Tiffany. Gosh, I've known her for 20 years, and her family. They're my extended family, and I tell them a lot of things, and they're good people. And even though they have their own dysfunction, obviously, like I said, every family has that dysfunction. So, but they're really, really good people, and I'm very blessed to have them in my life for as long as they have been. And then I have close friends from gosh, North Carolina. They know who they know who they are. I don't have to mention a whole lot of names in this testimony today, but I just wanted to let folks know that wherever you're at in your life, and you've had that change in your life that's drastically done a 180 on you, spiritually, or with your heart, emotionally, those are the people that you need in your life, and to always be there for you in your life. I don't know what else to really talk about, because I have to cut this shorter than I wanted to today, due to my other job that I have to go off to soon. And just remember where your priorities and where your responsibilities are, and know that God will always be your number one man in your life, no matter what. And you don't have to be religious. That's just silly, to believe in God and to pray, obviously. And whatever I end up saying in these, it's very unfiltered. So no matter what I talk about, I will always give you the truth. I will give you the complete and honest answers, or just being my random self. That's just who I am as a human being. Um, 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 yeah, that's me, the girl. I really just appreciate everybody who continues to watch these testimonies, and hopefully it sheds some light in your life. I think I've said that before too. Sometimes I forget what I say sometimes in my testimonies. Just, if you have that peace in your life and you have that content, uh, what more can there be? You don't have to question a lot of things. Obviously, you are going to question things, but your life is happier. You have more enjoyment and fulfillment in your life. Just, just share. Share it. Share your happiness with others, especially if they're having a bad day. I did this recently. And it helped the other person, obviously. And I said, put a smile on that face. I like to see smiles. I don't like to see, frowns on people. That's just that's just me in general. And have a great day, folks. And you'll see me again. Like I said, these testimonies are going to be a lot this month, in the month of December. And I'll see you all soon.